Vantu. Takže dobrý, dámy a pánové, z dnešního streamu. Dneska se opět pojeme na hru The Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition. What the fuck, man? Zapneš se, ale jo, dobré. Tak je to, Epic to umí vyřešit, to je jak Microsoft, jak jebaný Xbox Store, který je napůl nefunkční. V poslední dobou mám problémy, jeden problém za druhým s tím Microsoftem, s tím Xbox Storem. Mám koupený Game Pass a co hrát, tak to nefunguje skoro. Obraz? Kde je obraz? Už dobré. Tak, obraz máme. Dáme si načíst hru. Určitě užíváme tady a jdeme na to. Kam teďka? Monarch. Jdeme na Monarch.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Zkontrolujeme si, jak jsme na tom s vybavením. Tady to si asi jako dopravíme. A jinak to vypadá, že to je v pohodě všecko. Jo. Ale is good. Vylepšit. Jo, wait, je to takhle, můžeme si vylepšovat, jo? Pito, kurva, jsou teď větší svůj peněz. Takže máme dost munice. Vezmeme si Felixe s sebou, protože se z někde ten čurák nestratí. Tak, jdeme si kouknout, co tady bude. Systém dolů. A tady je pačka.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-world traffic. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing. So, on behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please. Swell. There's one for the log. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, we don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories, but that's all outside.
Did he just say raptidons and cannibals?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Mr. Sandra will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters... Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you... I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with C...
Boss, come on. Black Hole Birdie.
That's Bertie Holcomb. Only one of the greatest... Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. Oh, you're real funny. Guess I don't... I couldn't really say I'm just a... But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I feel... Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr.
No, možná se poptáme na tvůj plakatus.
Laws. Can't a man enjoy the smooth menthol? What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare. This law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MS. Days of consumption and culture. When we weren't squabbling with the... Look, you're making me melancholy.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. Getting so I can't tell the... But I gotta get in there. Get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a... Shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be... Right. What are you staring... Wait. Name's Nyoka.
You're also the loudest big game hunter on the planet.
Shut the fuck...
You're a hunter? You ever killed a...
Matter of fact, I was just regaling our drink master here of a time when I finally caught it. I was so mad I tore its jaw clean off. Reached in, wrenched my medallion from its belt.
A burn? You were disfigured? That rap leave you with some sort...
Hey now. Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Nice change of pace. What are you doing? Well. Let's get down to brass nuts. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I'm cut off for the month on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wife. Well, they work.
Velma seen out of suit.
Eu que acho.
Always cranky.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by any time you like.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. What can Auntie Abigail do for... And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little... Who's your lucky friend? I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there... Oh, it's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment. Now I've gone and said too much. Why, Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me? And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. The one upstairs. In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're
gonna go tussle with some raptidons?
Do be careful. I'd hate... Shit. Hello again. Such a pity, isn't it? But I suppose... Oh, you've... And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the... careless experimentation. Well, this certainly isn't worth my good health. I'll get you a dose. There. And good riddance. That's the last help you...
Ah, the charmer. Welcome. All of the above. More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Whew, that... Great. Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there's a western slope that'll lead us through some... if you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns.
A real big game hunter. What's the ugliest thing
No,
you ever killed?
Let's go.
Oh, I still have nightmares about this one. Fiercest, most foul creature I've ever faced. Just shot.
Wrap musk and canid eyes, right here.
Sir, please, I need your...
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong. Like, please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself... Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic... Please, Well, I guess I can't ask you to leave the town. I got some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one if you just... He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. He should have listened to his mama. He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights.
If a queen got to him, he died quick. Ought to be thankful for that.
Oh, where's... Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting, like it's noble.
Not sure I'm seeing the problem.
You're one of them, aren't you? You should be. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still, if they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, that old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rot, or maybe marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs, and made him snort them. Thank you. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road, and if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I...
Tak. Asi se mi opadne aj po ceste, tak so. Aj sa to zastavím.
I need to talk to you, Captain.
Ty?
Hey, got a favor. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in, preferably before we get to Hiram's. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed. Well, I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me. But this... Nothing I can't... I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same... First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then... Oh...
Tak, tady se mi dostat ty dálky.
Always wanted to visit Stellar Bay. Taking the sights, the sounds,
Right. Here's the road. Follow it south.
Don't mess with the best.
Easíčko, všichni. No dobře vůbec. Jo. Ale tam asi dojdeme po kolejích. Now bomby docela.
Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
Gun here.
Můžeme prodávat? Nemůžeme. Kurva meč.
Just getting started.
Si hodím si radši.
Big mistake.
That's the last of him!
That's what I always think.
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
Messes with you, boss.
That's how it's done, Captain.
This is new. Way the edges are burnt. I guess people did this, not the wilds.
Yep, to jsem si myslel, že jste.
Must be MSI's work. They got a knack for burning bridges.
Si to budu muset nějak obejít. Asi. A si to teda bude obejít, ale vypadá, že jo.
Don't mess with us.
No. Zase mi to trošku lepší už. Pomálu mi napouští ten napuchlý krk. Zachrapnutý. Ještě to je plno, ale cítím už to ne, teď je lepší.
Uncomfortable. Look, I didn't mean what I said about it. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Somebody's blowing up a piece of Monarch. I want to see it.
I love a good fight.
Oh my god, oh my god. Světlo a energetické. A co to je? To je energetické. Tak já si dám světlo na 4. Mám si s tím posvítit. No ještě nějaké světlo. Můžeme to nějak... A tady to je... Hodnota, hmotnost... Planacení poškození, to taky... No to poškození, já si to nechám takhle. Pomenomet a kulomet, perfektní a jako hlavní máme tady ten necháme samopásy. Ale brána. Už jsem přetížený, do pičí. A viď? Ulala. Že armor je i tady těžší jak zbraně. To budu se zcela obejít, že? Já, mamu. No já to nemám jak obejít. Tady to je snapé. Tady toto. Ne, to by se nemělo dostat. Já musím asi zpátky a najít nějakou jinou cestu. Jo. No, tu jsem přišel. Jako toto nechápu, čo to je? Tohle je ta díra, no. Tady tohle má být ta cesta. Asi. Ne, hovno. Tohle je cesta asi. Ne, to nemá smysl, kurva vůbec. No, zkusím jít tu doma, uvidím, kam ještě to půjde. Ale se zdal zpátky tady asi. Tak nic, tak se vrtíme zpátky sem. A zkusíme jít znova. Zkusíme teďka doleva.
Watch it. These pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
Watch your step around those pools.
Watch out! Perfection!
Here they come.
Potem. No, teď vypadá, že to bude dobře asi. Takhle se mi hrá. Taky mě líbí. Ještě cedulka. Tak. Ne, tu dma ne. Tu dma.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Ako, mohli bychom si to zastavit a prodat ty věci, to je pravda.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin... No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you check in with Miss Malin, she'll... I am here to anticipate... Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best-kept secret in all of Monarch. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Swell. We like quick-on-the-draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you feel... Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who...
Time for a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
We gotta make for the bar. Play a couple rounds, crack a couple heads.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever...
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat.
Adept looking, huh?
Oh, now, come on. You don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. It's no... Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our auto load. See? Too right you are. Only, as I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around. In return, I'll...
Přesvědč se 26 prý.
Hit me. Ow! You're nuttier than Miss Malin. Cripes. Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs. I run my sprat carriers back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Good luck. And... Was that sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. If my sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. Got the goods?
Zaprodám. Nic. Autovat. Autovat to ještě furt nemůžeme prodávat. Piču.
Wanna make a run with me to Stella Bay?
Hungry? No rubbernecking.
Oh, nice. Jenom munice. Já si koupím tady tuhle. Oh, wait.
I offer high quality. If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Tady to vypadá trošku líp už. Wait, co to tu je? Plazmový odpalovač. Čo ti jebe? Moc fajné, ale level 5 všechno, serio. Sice je plazmový nůž, už to je zamknuté. Zase. Akcie s omezeným převodem nelze koupit. Aha. Pa čemu? No nic, tak pokračujeme dál. Budeme si teďka kulomet asi dát a paškal. Okay.
Everyone all right?
Za ta mrtvá, ty vole. Je tady.
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
Nechci si píči. Jasné, si pojď navíc. Čo loď bylo? Tohle jsou ještě 3krát tolik. Ale nejplo bez moc zasadit. Asi tam hodím něco místo něj. Tam hodím tu brokovničku.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Other's the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat. The caves back east are safest. You can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
Chceš na baterku?
Look up. That makeshift bridge, we gotta cross it. First we go under, then hook around to the left, then up and over.
Getting started.
Trošku mi dají zabrat, ale jenom trošku.
Tunnel here.
Try another weapon. Woo! We all in one piece?
Deník. Deník. Čekat kodex. Ne. Asi jenom neřekne nikdy díky své plavosti. Never mind. Never mind.
Ah, shit. That's a big one. We can tiptoe around to the left or go in guns blazing. Up to you. I vote the latter.
Hadi silah. Co? Milajkačko. Zapomněl znovu, to je hezký, že? To je jasně, že jo, ty vole. Kurví jebany.
Look up. That makeshift bridge?
You're going down!
Maybe di culo. Let me save energy.
Tunnel here.
Everyone all right?
Ah, shit. That's a big one. I can tiptoe around to the left or go in guns blazing. Up to you.
Help here so we both don't die!
Mamy biciu. Moja bicia mi zgrabna. Excellent. Jakie ty. Jakie ty technopiki.
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso.
What in the void are you thinking, creeping around?
At the time, I was thinking, please don't save me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah. Now I'm thinking, killing marauders and hooligans, as I am handsomely paid to do. Of course, I owe you a debt for saving my neck, stranger. There's a station up the way. It's where we can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way, once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
Ja. Si pozbieraj Konstanc, a my pokračujeme na...
Score one for Felix. Oh, that's the last of him.
Jest lepa? Tak, nic no. Nie, tady je východ. Dobré.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
If you're living up in a tower on a place called Devil's Peak, You might be some type of serial villain.
This station's under the protection of the corporate compl— You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering. Is that a trick question? Never mind. That's good, I guess, as I wasn't looking forward to— You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with, and that's There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barrack. See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down.
Oh no. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
Ale se vražda na Eridanosu, to DLCčko jedno. Servátor jdeme nahoru. Víš, plat. Co přijel ty myslím?
Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Glad you made it. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you... Then we call it even. We were hired to do so. Why else? Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker and prefers the glow of a terminal to flex. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns. The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. Plus, I lead the C3s. Addie covers our payroll and our system works. We've racked up more confirmed kills than any... You drive a hard bargain, Mannequin. It don't make much financial sense for C3 to expend resources on any killing beyond the contract stipulations, as the Marauders didn't enter. At the same time, we do want to keep our client alive. We recommended the client safeguard himself, so I don't expect that the main doors will be accessible. Find a way to open them, and I'd best radio ahead for Joy and Hudson to prep for us. They'll be at the station entrance, ready with our finest auto mechanicals to assist you.
O, co to tu mamy? No krasavica. Číko. To je upgrade najednou. Plamenem dioch.
Got a problem? Maybe I can help.
We're locked and loaded. Joy and Hudson know you're coming.
Thank the architect.
They'll back you in the frontal assault on Devil's Peak.
No nic, jdem za něma teda. Bude to nájezdníky.
There you are. Boss man said you'd be up this way. Fox radioed ahead. Said I'm to follow you. Provide whatever support you need. If those I gotta warn you, my girl Sunshine here is a tad trigger happy. Of course, me and her will follow your lead. Just wanted you to know we wouldn't Ain't it the same, really? I'd say me and my piece meet each other halfway on the issue. She likes to be used. We can tell friend from foe, mind you. But it's probably best not to... You're A-okay, stranger. Huh? That's odd. Better take a look.
Thought I saw something.
Clearing. System performing processing. Investigating. Eliminated. Threat level neutralized.
Do 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 do.
Garbage disposal mode.
Mám trošku pocuchanou zbrojci.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
We'll see about that.
Best there ever was.
Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward for another way up.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me, face to intercom. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? And you, Nyoka, what are you...
You could use the socialist. Also,
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple... No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As
or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on...
What? Everyone... You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looked... I know Nyoka is... I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out. They destroy the transmission equipment. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them... Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them... Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast... Aside from the bits, I'll be... You said you wanted something from me. Something information related.
Fajny na to. Może chrani to już linka.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready. C3's entering through the main doors as we speak.
Light him on fire, ladies and gents! What? Something's in the bag. Down! Attack! Boss!
Who's up, boss? Bounty. Waste of company ammo.
Właściwie jest to się easy. Że tak nie pójdę, a stary poludzi.
Waste of company ammo.
Waste of company ammo.
That's the last of them, I think.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say... And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to have simply This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But allow me to pose my question in another manner. Ah yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier... Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone... I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I'm a...
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing
Have you seen Doc Wells? The guy's ancient. You take...
I take offense to that. Just, it might take... I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission, but MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights in their war against... The bandwidth! There's too much blasted background noise, which of course has inadvertently affected the... My former partner, Sanjar, transmits... Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, they are in reality... I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a... Amber Heights is one of the only surviving... Graham Bryant and the Iconoclasts there got their hands on a working relay station. Now they're ceaselessly Graham and his iconoclasts believe anarchy is the way of life. Sanjar opposes it. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the safest bet is to convince Graham and You'll find it directly to the east. You do that, luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be... Is that a trick question? Because to answer, of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. We'll call it an exchange for your help with... Ask me what you will. There are so many... If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to... MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board. That the chairman is politically motivated to keep Monarch from being re-recognized as a legal part of the... And that is all you will get from me. Luckily for you, they are a curious lot. Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. Not in his... For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI. I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI... The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved. Some say Graham suffers from night... I would assume it stems from the friends and family. You mean between MSI, the iconoclasts, and myself? Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left, I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the... Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause, but MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity. Precisely. Without me, they never would have done more than play Revolution in hushed with. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard... Luckily for... Not much, admittedly. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch. As far as what's between us, I mean. I do know there is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be... I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations. Luckily for... What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one... How low you... Sure.
Ah, ja. Opa, 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 shapa la 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 pa.
Let me know when you're ready. Passiamo. Siamo. Du.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclast. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophy. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're the only free. No corporations, no Oh, those are just hurdles. You're welcome to stay with us, so long. Oh, you've heard Graham's. He and Zora have done such a wonderful job spreading the light. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. She's been with us since the beginning. I think she goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there. Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died. The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the... Good luck and...
The infamous Amber Heights.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
Hope Zora sent you. Welcome to the Emporium.
Prodej. Jdem to prodat všecko. $352. Čo jebe? Jde mít trošku. Ty tu máš, dobrého. Nic moc. Čekaj. 3, nic, to nic. To nic. A finito. Tak.
What are you buying? What are you buying?
It ain't right. How many good boys? That's just the way it is.
A manta queen.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
and hell only knows where the Van Oys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later. It seems we have company. A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher... The truth that I have come to learn and embrace... Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the found... Now. Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to They can't be everywhere at once. Surely there are radios that still catch our message. Surely.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus.
Wait, that's not what...
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that.
Some of us actually read those periodicals, boss. Gotta be acquainted with the enemy's propaganda and what... Yeah, exactly.
You see, citizens of Halcyon are glued to their... Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful... My literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. I may have worked in the presses once, but the bitterness of being slave to their... All right, almost vanished. Can you believe they don't put a comma after the final item? Yes. Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it. Speaking of which...
You bought rollers? You haven't even Wait.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her... One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly. Though the good... She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our... Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not...
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying... Graham, if you need me, I'll be in...
Carlotta. To se dostaneme. Si to v tom případě.
Excuse me, but this area is off limits. We gotta... That's my nice way of telling you to... We're fixing a leaky... What are you, a safety inspector? It's busted. Oh, whoops. I'll get right on that, boss. Hope... And I'm just gonna let you... Oh, of all the void damned. I ain't getting eaten alive for a...
quiet. Hello? You can't be. Who are you? Oh, finally! Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he
I don't know how you got those goons to leave. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Like I said, this is my last... You'd have to ask him. All I know... It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. Law help them. I don't know. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. What do you want? I always took that woman for the sensible type. Give them all my regards. I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
This place wasn't half so pretty in the serials.
I'm telling you, the Van no
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruin.
They're on a very important... Welcome back, Cap.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got... Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting.
That is... This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend.
About to. That...
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble. I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham!
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits.
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them...
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men in...
Yes! You're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that... Look, just... If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there.
O, z tym dostałem. Już nałożyłem. To przyjdziemy, pójdziemy do lewa.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
We gotta go exploring. I want to see some savages. Yeah! Now that was fun!
Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Or both.
Exploring some ruins, killing some monsters. All we're missing is theme music.
like we're doing this.
Perfection!
Jo, a my musíme jít tu.
Not a moment too soon.
Gonna sell your shit for beer money.
Yeah, that's how we fucking do it.
Nyoka, you're... I bet. You really come this far north for a...
Yeah, I don't suppose y'all are Thank the Eternal. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't... Yeah, on account of giving him the order.
Everyone all right?
What the fuck?
Everyone all right?
Oh, amunition. Very nice. Very nice.
Any luck out there? Oh, fuck. Well...
Do, 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 do.
Thanks for the assist.
Thanks for the assistant. What did the Venom tell me? Hey. Oho. Keşke. Już dawaj no.
Everyone all right?
to je scary. Můžu prodávat, výborně. Máme zase 10 000 žetonů.
You know, Nyoka, between you and me, we know all there is to know about Monarch.
What makes you say that?
Well, you got your life experience as a hunter, and I've memorized every episode of Terror on Monarch.
If you'll just...
No more listening, no more preaching.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people... They are armed all the same. All they need is a...
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition. We need to hit... Yes, I know it's drastic, but it's clear that Doubtful. But we don't need much. And Sanjar... It is. We are desperate.
Excellent.
Did you find the van? Lucky indeed.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop you from the pits of our eternal... I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live...
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic.
Good.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Well, new business terms. Celia, didn't I tell you our new...
That you did.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse?
You've often posed...
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a... Did you hear that power play, Celia? I only hope you don't judge me by... Now. What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Alcy. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only
I'd been saving a bottle. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been...
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, damn it. The board took off without so much as a thought.
That's the board's way. Doesn't matter if you're Monarch or the Groundbreaker. If the board can't control you, they'll find a way to punish you.
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-book... Yes, freedom is a...
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony.
Monarch's a free planet, Felix. It's also fucked. I ain't a fan of the folks on the board, but if they could be wrangled...
Your friend makes a good point. I used to be young and idealistic too, but...
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather...
On our terms.
Are you out of your mind? You can't just go crawling.
Well, we can't continue to...
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's...
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, the plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay...
And a Mantisaur problem.
Many, many problems, but if you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become...
And you'll have a powerful...
Why, one of the strongest defenses...
I was starting to get bored listening to you, until you said the phrase extremely...
It is... in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to... Do be careful. I've lost... Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. What can I... You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why...
When Graham finally...
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. Indeed. That's why it's imperative that And the first step... Then it's good that I keep such... I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the... Not intentionally, though that... For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. As you may have noticed, this...
That ain't fair. They didn't leave on account of the hazards. They left on account of their cowardice.
Sharp hat, and as the other corporations began to... Our leadership at the time, but there were others of us who saw an opportunity, the chance to improve what... Ah, so you've heard... I suppose you're right. Graham's always had a way with words. Strange as it may seem, I suspect he'd... Graham seemed like a reasonable man years ago. We both agreed that MSI's treatment of... I thought reforms would be enough. I didn't realize you wanted to abolish... Reforms are humane, but they're also good business sense. Exhausted... Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim, creating the perfect environment for us to enact. No, they laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocated. In a manner of speaking, many of us stayed behind in an act of quiet but firm defiance. I moved forward with our planned reforms as well as our strategy. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged... I don't think I realized how... Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws.
Your first mistake was expecting the board to cut...
I understand the sentiment, but if we can't... I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that... Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources.
Yeah, and once you go back to him, he'll...
Yeah, that'd go along...
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community. I'm not a man to put pride before... If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that... Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on...
Don't get ahead of your...
Yes, it'll be... My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows?
It's straight bullshit is what it is. A fabrication rich folks use to preserve their...
Nyoka has the right. It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or...
Sounds like the board gave themselves the power to...
They would say it's for the... Monarch may be dangerous, but it's hardly the weight. Whatever the board's goals, the great... Well, technically, he may have suggested... Technically, he does. Now, there's no need to use that sultry tone with me. Until we're back on the board, I need to run those advertisements. If there's no business on Monarch, then we all stop. What can I see. And was his delivery... Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feed... What else can I do? Then it's good. What?
Co ten film powiecie? Zmienię to specjalnie. Okej. Tak.
Help! Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick. No! I just stepped in a dead man's... If you're going into the apartments, do not... Now, if you'll excuse...
Whatever you do, you'll never hear the end of it. You know, I haven't seen him in a while. If you got me...
Murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues?
Even Stellar Bay ain't safe these days. What's the world coming to?
Must have been nice, throwing off the shackles of your old job, taking up the rugged life of a hunter.
Sure, it's... Wait, here's the cop!
Don't mess with the best.
Where were we? Sure, it's... Wait, what?
Board must have forced you to do something till you decided to be a hunter. I was hauling boxes till the boss picked me up.
It's not like I threw...
Waiting for this!
real ruins? Huh, it's just like in the serials.
Don't bother knocking on any doors. If anyone's inside, they're liable to respond with gunfire.
One down!
Hello? Hello? I hear Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Mantiqueen showed up. Then Raptidons, who's a voice. I ran in here and, it's easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rash. Phew. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a raft. Oh.
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there. Now I'm out here.
Still landing yourself in trouble.
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? What? I ain't got nothing on me. That's true. Okay, fine. Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy and... Thanks a lot.
Prachy se tu vájí všude po zemi, ty vole. O, co to blisko. Ty, ty kurwa jest to.
That's the last of him.
Ci do 6-1, to jest moc.
I hear you're into Graham's philosophy.
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fall. What can I get?
Yes, sir.
All sales are fine.
Chciał by sam kupować i prodawać. Może zaczniemy prodawać pierwsze. Se produce let's go.
Well, I see you've had a sober...
Sir...
Forgive me, Celia. Anyway? You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to... Yes, but then... This has been my Albert. I give MSI everything. My work, my... one of the executives required it. I thought volunteering to donate might... Apparently... Yeah, in charge of a scrap heap of a city. I hadn't thought of... Thank you for that. Was there something else?
si to, si koupíš ďatky pro Eme do Lutine, ona přijede jutro z Polsky totiž. Bo ďadek s tým autym moc nechce jeździć, on sice jutro, bo Ondra přiveze diagnostikę, to čepne na diagnostikę, wiesz, ale wieczór o 7:30 přijede ta Ema z Polski a ďadek měl po ňom jechať, ale ide o to, že on nechce moc s tým autym jechať, bo to musí dať do servisu, ještě by s ním nezajechal. Ja? Wieczór o 7:30 mohol přijechať, takže byste, neviem, ona bude Ema určite zvoniť ďadkovi, vieš? Kajsu. Ja? Nebol by problém, že by s ďadkom zajechal? Ja? Super, dziękuję. No, vidíš. Přesně. Ja a v poniedziałek cię będę pytać, czy weźmie do roboty, nie odwróć, bo ďadek musí do servisu tam. No, stredám o nočnú, takže asi těžko mě čeká. No, stačí, jak tě obudzím o 5, o 4:45 vyjademe? To je půl hodina cesty. Nie mogę, bo jadę hned z roboty, jadę pro Insignie do Jastrzębia z kolegą z roboty, co nas będzie otrzymywać. A ty będziesz potem strejdę ciepniesz do Jastrzębia, bo aby my nie musieli z autami tam jeździć. Bo no my z Jastrzębiu mamy Insignie, a jadymy z tym do Marka Powary, tam jeździmy z autami, wiesz, do Kaczy. A ten kolega z roboty, on ma tą tażną tyć, a on nas odciągnie do tych kaczyc, wiesz? Ja? Tak cię będę pytać, bo dziadek często nie jeden fajnie.
Tak, jsem zpět.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with...
Try to control your...
Have you any idea how powerful this is? What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a...
Wait, we're
Sort of. Really, we're just
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea? It's definitely a firm middle.
That's what I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is...
The board just can't let Monarch go, huh?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our bold... If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be good. Oh, But as much as I love your can-do attitude and... So it would be best if you could leave her in one... Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. I knew you were the right person. I'm sorry. Ah, they're hardly a corporation. More like a jumped-up band. The evidence I'm hoping for would implicate one of the board powers. Anti-Cleo's, Spacer's Choice.
Not that we don't appreciate.
Yeah, nice symbol. A jo, zpátky.
So tell me, what do you eat when you're out exploring? It's trail rations, right?
No. Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit... Anyway? Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I finally completed the Bolt 52.
You're getting ahead of...
So I am. I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board.
My plan's better.
Oh.
We skip all the paperwork and reorganize the board quick.
A so-called hostile takeover. A daring no... But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First... That's it.
It's actually very fun.
Now I'm confused. Do you have... I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the... I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away.
That means no more broadcasts from...
Nice. Nic, každopádně já to teď konečně končím. Mám ale už 14, ale tak to je docela good. No nic, takže tady pro tento stream to bylo všechno. Já doufám, že se vám tento stream líbil, pokud vám dejte like, pokud ještě nemáte, dejte odběr. Určitě tento stream vidět svým přáteli. No a tento stream už teda čus.